Hey guys, what is up? I'm Legit Gaming Team 4, and today in this video, me and
Red Drop Gaming, also known as Kaiser HD on YouTube.
are going to be talking about some important things in GTA 5 that haven't been added, but we would like to see added. So, let's go ahead and start. So, how are you doing today, Red Drop?
Alright, actually.
What about those heists? What do you think about them?
Ooh, Heist. I think Rockstar needs to pull their shit together. Seriously. They need to release it within the 21st of June, because the 21st of June is the first day of summer, and they kept stating it's going to be here in spring. So if they don't release it before then, they were lying to us.
Well, Rockstar has been known to pull back the date on things that were going to be released.
A lot of it.
Yeah, like, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that they pulled back the date on Watch Dogs, they pulled it back on GTA. Now, probably the Heist. And a lot of people are expecting Heist and they're looking forward to them coming out, but how I see it is, Rockstar is pulling it back because that's the main thing that they have under their belt. That's like their last secret weapon. And if they release Heist, all the people that were looking forward to it, if they find it as a disappointment, then there's not really going to be a reason for them to stay in GTA. And they're probably going to lose more people online that they gained from the Heist. So, if they're not releasing them, I think it's probably just because they want to make sure everything's perfect, to make sure that they don't lose people when they do come out. What do you think?
I think the same exact thing. Well, what do you think the next DLC would be about if they were going to release it after Heist? Future DLC.
Now, I'm not really sure on that. I think they're just adding new vehicles and new weapons like they always have. A vehicle I would like to see added would be Franklin's Buffalo. Pretty sure a lot of people would too. It's really nice.
But you can't get the awesome little spoiler game. I think that they should add 2 new major updates, like a racing update and more of a war update kind of thing. Like for the war update, they should add in all the good like military vehicles from San Andreas, like the Hydra and the Apache helicopter.
Yeah.
And for like the racing update, they need to add like a speedometer on your hood. So whenever you're like flying a vehicle or a boat, and they should they should categorize it by knots or nautical miles and mph and stuff like that, and add like a really big amount of cars for racing, a bunch of sports, a bunch of tuners, and maybe a few exotic supercars.
Yeah, definitely. And I know that a lot of people have been looking forward to a speedometer. Every time I bring it up and I mention it, a lot of people agree with me. Just because it would be a nice feature, you know what speed you're going at, and now you know what the maximum speed of your vehicle is. And just to be able to test out what the speed is on the new vehicles that came out once you fully upgrade them all. Yeah.
I've been dying to know how fast the Zentorno goes after being fully modded.
Yeah, and I've been wanting to test out my adder versus my entity. So that would be a great feature.
Yeah, and surprisingly, I want to see how the Masako compares up to the NC acceleration-wise, because as you all know, a fully upgraded adder and a Masako can actually go against each other, along with an entity. Entity can actually pass the adder and Turismo, and the Zentorno can't challenge it, as seen by the Saints fan in his test.
Yeah, definitely. Now, another thing that I kind of wanted to be added, or fixed, if you want to say, it's not really a major thing, but I don't know if you notice this, when you're playing online, and you know the mental state, well, the thing I don't like about it is if you're attacking a civilian, your mental state goes up. I don't think that should be incorporated into GTA 5 Online, just because who doesn't kill civilians? I mean, as long as you're not killing people, I don't think it should matter. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, because it's a pointless reason, because people sometimes just run over civilians as almost like a stress reliever in a way, because people like to relieve stress. And that's another thing I want to touch on, is when people, they keep saying that it's usually Grand Theft Auto that gets people to go on real-life murdering sprees. I don't think so. It's more of Call of Duty, in a way, because Grand Theft Auto is more of a stress reliever, if you think about it. You know, killing other people, it kind of gets you off, and then Call of Duty, it just makes you insane. Because then you want to go in there to relieve your stress by killing people, and just end up as people making you worse by killing you.
Spawn trapping, and sniping you from across the map.
Exactly. Hacking, especially. But in here, I think it is kind of pointless to have the mental state acquired to like a civilian because it's just like an accident. You accidentally run over, your mental state could go up, and then you'll just have a bunch of players going after you for the extra RP bonus and killing you. It's really pointless because like I want people to stop killing as much as they do. Like I don't even go into public lobbies anymore because it's just nothing but countless murdering. And it's almost like they want to get rid of the whole entire friendly aspect and just have everybody murder themselves.
And it just made things that much worse instead of better. It didn't really help out with anything.
The new Lester ability, though, I don't know if they expected it to be applied to the military base, not being able to, like, be, you know, get the 4-star wants level by going inside the military base. I don't know if they wanted that or they didn't want to prevent that. Because then Rockstar, if you really didn't want that to happen, then you kind of screwed up by giving us that. If you want to, you should, like, you know, fix it to where it only applies to, like, in the city and in Blaine County and not inside the military base.
Yeah.
Because if you wanted to make it that hard, it's either, like, keep that, but if you, like, steal the jet, then get the wanted level, like, it wouldn't give you a wanted level for entering, but if you stole something, like the jet, then you would get it, then you would have the trouble of the tanks shooting at you in the sky, and also the jet that comes after you, you know.
Steal vehicle.
But, I mean, it's just too easy for people to get jets now, because all they do is just come after you in a public match. Like, if someone gets a jet that easily, it's only 5,000, and that's not hard to get at all. You can literally get that from, like, one mission.
Another thing that's kind of been a big deal is money. Money-wise in GTA, a lot of people are pretty broke to begin with, and these missions aren't really helping out that much. So
yeah, by making them harder, you kind of just screwed us over, Rockstar. If you're gonna make them harder, then give us a little bit more double XP events and double cash. That definitely helps out. Especially with.
I remember when Battlefield 4 barely came out that they were having these this event. It was like a week-long thing. I'm pretty sure when they were having double XP. I think GTA should do that for the 1-year anniversary when it comes up. But that's just me. Give players a chance to raise their level.
Yeah. I'd say they should do it for at least a month. A month full of double XP, people would definitely come back to GTA because their player rate is dropping lower and lower because this game is getting more pointless and pointless. There's nothing new, it's just a few more missions. There should be, when Heist comes out, it's going to go up again. But if they're not, like you said, if they're not what like they're expected it to be, then they're just going to start leaving again. It's just going to go back right to square one.
It could either be the upcoming of GTA or it could be the demise. It depends on how good they are. But
another thing is, I wanted to know what your thoughts were on what GTA 6 should be about.
I haven't really thought that far yet.
I've thought hardly, and I think that if it was in Vice City, that Rockstar should finally just, you know, grow a pair and make it international to where you can travel to all 3 of the main cities, Los Santos, Liberty City, and Vice City. That way you have that multi, you know, terrain aspect. And you have like the major Puerto Rican, Cuban problem in Vice City, then you have to deal with all the police and, you know, the hate crimes in Liberty City, and then in Los Santos you have to deal with all the rednecks, the hillbillies, and all the other stuff with the gangs and gang violence. And if you're gonna make it in Vice City, please, Lord, have more Easter eggs referring to the old characters. Because when I saw that one CJ thing, or supposedly supposed to be CJ, I got all fuzzy in my stomach because I remember back when I was playing San Andreas, I used to love CJ. I think this all the time. I'd love to see more Easter eggs in this. That'd be a lot better. But if you're gonna make it in Vice City, please have a lot of Easter eggs to Tommy Vercetti because he was the first GTA character I've ever played as, and I've loved him as.
Yeah, it just brings back memories. Remember the original characters. That's another thing that I would like to see added. Like when you barely start the game, when they do come out with GTA 5/6, one thing that I would like is instead of just being assigned the character, I would think it'd be cooler if you got your selection of all the characters and then you chose 3. Like right now in GTA 5, how we can choose 3 characters and then we have our online character. I think it'd be pretty cool if you could choose your 3 main characters from the old stories. Like you just had your lineup of all the characters and you got to choose which you wanted in your game.
Yeah, if they're gonna have Thomas Rossetti and a thing, what I would want is kind of like a Star Wars kind of thing, where like Luke Skywalker met Ben Kenobi, and Ben Kenobi used to be a Jedi Knight, and he's not really telling him that right away. Like you would meet Tommy Rossetti, and he's like oldish, about in his like what mid 40s, late 60s maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. And you don't know that he's actually like still a really it's like a boss of an organization of drug dealing. And Vice City still remains one of my favorite GTA games because it was literally the first game I've ever played on PlayStation 2. And I think that's actually the first game I've ever played, period. Because I don't remember playing any other games after I played Vice City.
This is kind of off topic, but a really funny thing that you could find in the old GTAs was when you went to police station, I think, when you went to the bathroom you could find a toy, if you want to call it that. Do you remember what it was, Red Drop? Yes.
Sexual item, yes.
I don't know if they have it in Saints Row the 3rd because I played it, but I think it'd be really fun. Yes, if they added it to GTA 5, because there is a skin mod for the knife, which makes it all that much better. But it kind of makes the game more fun. And just going around people slapping with it, doing things you wouldn't do in real life, basically.
Stabbed in the back with the toy.
Call it. Yeah.
Quoted. But getting on top of Saints Row, they need to really do something. Literally, 4 was kind of pointless because it's just like Saints Row 3 with a different storyline. I mean, sure, it was good. You got to have sex with all the other characters like Shondi and all that, and that was kind of cool. And I like the way that everything's more futuristic and superpowers, but just make something new, like, really like better. That update the graphics a little bit, because literally to me it looked exactly the same, just with a different story.
Yeah, Saints Row kind of looked like, graphics wise, it kind of looked like San Andreas, just because it wasn't that advanced when it came to the looks of it. It kind of looked like a app for your phone, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, but I choose GTA 5's humor over Saints Row humor, because Saints Row humor is just too much. They try so hard to be funny, and yet GTA 5 can just say like a few sentences and make you laugh, like in the storyline with the characters. So that's why I'm thinking like I like that one better, because it's not too outrageously trying to be funny. It just naturally comes. You know what I mean?
GTA 5.
I mean, if they say something funny, especially with Trevor.
Yeah, definitely Trevor.
Trevor is completely funny.
GTA.
And they did kind of do what I wanted them to do. They incorporated Johnny Klebitz from GTA 4 Lost and Damned DLC, or whatever you want to call it, add-on pack or whatever. And obviously Trevor killed him because he was one of the main characters of the GTA 5 GTA 4 DLC.
But one thing that I would like to see in GTA 5, you know how in the older Grand Theft Auto games they used to have the... Oh, you jumped out of the plane. Great. Do you remember in GTA 4 how they used to have, or not GTA 4, but in the older GTAs, how they used to have a plane that could land on water? I don't see that.
Yes. One of those. That would be
yeah,
really
I don't
nice,
see that as a hard thing to do.
Yes, I would love one of those. And the Marquee, I think it's called, it's like that really, it has the really big sail on it. It's supposed to be like the yacht. I don't really like that one. It's not much of a yacht to me. I mean, if you guys could actually incorporate like an actual yacht, that'd be amazing. Like, I don't care what price it would, I'd save up hard to get that. But
yeah.
I'd really like a yacht and like a water plane.
Yeah.
And I want the Hydra so badly. The Hydra is my favorite thing. I used to always get cheats. I used to always enable the cheat to spawn in the Hydra and San Andreas, kind of like the VTOL. And I love that thing to death. Like, and Drake just wanted to invite him, so I'm sorry.
Send me a message. I'll check you real quick on my.
But if they added the VTOL, I'd really like that. Amazing.
I don't think it would be too hard for GTA to add it, or Rockstar to add it in GTA.
No, because they already did it in San Andreas. All you really have to do is just incorporate the same mechanics, literally, and update the graphics and update fire, texture, and Drake is making those messages.
All the work that they would have to do was basically do an update. It wouldn't be that hard to begin with. Yeah.
He's saying to go to you, so I'm gonna invite him. We're gonna have another person. Yeah. By the way, the next time when you do videos, we want you guys to go on legit Twitter and actually ask us some questions, because we need something that actually answers to you instead of making your own. So if you guys could ask us some questions.
And if you don't have a Twitter, don't even worry about it. Just leave a comment down in the comment section.
Exactly.
And I'll go ahead and read it. I'll write it down, and next time we'll just go ahead and answer your question if you want.
So we have Drake here now. Hello, Drake.
Hey, what's
Hi.
up, Drake? So we're
Did I just knock out your person?
yeah.
I enraged on Call of Duty Ghost because all these people were lining up on their spawn because me and Jessica were playing Blitz and shit, and it pissed me off. I went in game chat and told them all off, and they were like, "Oh, you're such a hacker." I was like, "You motherfucker."
I'm assuming that's
a lot of beeps.
yeah. I'm assuming this is gonna be cut out.
There's gonna be a lot of beeps in the video.
Yeah.
Anyway, another thing to touch on is Call of Duty. They need to make something they need to do it, because Sledgehammer Games, I don't know what Advanced Warfare is going to be like. If it's anywhat like Ghost, I'm probably not going to play it as much as I would if it was more like Black Ops 2. The co-op mode, if it had something to do with dinosaurs, then yeah, I might do that.
Yeah.
I am a dinosaur person.
Who isn't, right?
Oh, my bad.
It's fine.
Actually, he was in my
Nice. But yeah, it's glad to have you here, Drake.
I just really want to punch something right now.
Let's land the maze thing for him.
Alright, I'm still loading into.
But Drake, since you just got here, what would you want in like a future DLC
For GTA 5.
Animals.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
that's actually really good. They need to incorporate like a hunting system. That'd be kind of
That would be awesome.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. Like hunting animals, having like a pet dog or a cat in your apartment, where that'd be cool.
Yeah, I haven't
like-
really thought about like
and-
ambient life in GTA 5.
But it would
But-
be cool, like have
Would be,
sharks and shit.
actually.
And
Well, yeah,
like,
the
have-
sharks I like what they did with that. They still kind of have a world border, but it's protected by destroying your vehicle and then having a shark come and kill you. It's just like one of those other games. I think it was Crisis. Can't remember for sure.
But hey, and another DLC, but I wish I could have. Even Jessica wants this. A family DLC where
Yeah,
if
no, I wouldn't say a family DLC. I'd say more of an interaction DLC, or like you can interact with like girls. You can actually kiss them. You can
Great, my character was
and
gonna
stuff
die.
like that. You can actually get like married. Like, you can have a choice of like being, hetero or homosexual. Or it's up to you. Seriously, I'm not trying to like be mean or anything. I'm just like let the people
Yeah,
have a
just
choice.
more customization.
yeah.
Hetero or homo, either way.
And don't forget,
Interaction.
and have the beds. Have like the
Choose
bed.
people to
like,
sleep in.
Yes.
Just
Like-
GTA 5 is more of like a, it's more of a roleplay shoot 'em up kind of game. And it's not really roleplay if you can't, really roleplay. Right now it's just pretty much just roleplaying as a...
And and plus you can actually sit on a lot of things.
Yeah, like, add a bunch more posability and stuff like that. Like, when they added in the ability to do, like, the end race taunts, I was so happy, because I love some of those. Especially, like, the air thrusting, the root. Those are always cool to do.
Yeah. And the bird. Can't forget the bird.
Don't
And the
forget
burger.
one more other DLC that I was gonna try to mention. Adding muscle. Like,
Yeah.
Because you don't want your guy looking like a fat slob and been fucking eating chips all
Yeah,
damn
it's
day.
like a body, kind of like a body kind of DLC.
Back in San Andreas.
Exercise. Yeah, exactly, just like in San Andreas. I was actually talking about San Andreas earlier, because you like when you like worked out and stuff with CJ or do whatever stuff, your strength went up and stuff. And here, there's no like you could actually see it with like CJ. He'd be a gimp when you start out, and then when you start like
Thank you,
when
sir.
you wore a
Your
tank top or
spectacular
whatever, you look
aircraft
Yeah,
is
even
now
if-
waiting for you at our
He
nearest
looks like the
station.
fucking Incredible Hulk. basically.
Even if you just went out for a swim, that helped you at least a little. I think you should add that in GTA.
And add a gym. It's kind of like doing the yoga. Add a gym with like a yoga and stuff like that, but it's just like the yoga minigame. You have to like move your sticks and you have to hold something or other to actually be able to do it. You don't just go in there and come out like later. And add a fee for it too, because I know most gyms do have a fee for like being a part of their member or whatever.
Yeah.
Alright guys, come up to the 400 grand apartment. I want you to see the new me.
Okay. We're on the way down to Pegasus with us.
So I'll just get out. Wow.
Yeah, now my mental state's gonna go.
Let's go.
But we all gotta go in game chat after this. And right now, like, if you would see what I look like on the game, I'm telling you, that's what I look like without all the clothing.
So you're naked?
So let's go in game chat. No. That's what they need to add
Naked.
also. Where you could actually get naked and show your face
Yeah.
to a bunch of strippers. Yeah!
Okay, no.
It'd be
That's
funny.
too far, Drake. Drake's that's too far, because, you know, Grand Theft, like, Rockstar knows they doesn't play their games.
Well, okay, if you're gonna say that's bad, look what they added in the campaign. Hold on.
Well, yeah, that's in the
Well, what did they add?
though. Yeah, you know, in strip clubs, you can actually see the strippers, you know, breasts and stuff like that.
And
so,
it's
I mean, if they added that at least,
you know, and they added fucking Trevor banging some chick.
Exactly, but
from
you
the
can't
Lost
really
Dam.
see anything. You can just see his
Yeah,
ass
but you
cheek.
see his asshole.
All you need is a little bit of
Like you
imagination.
see his ass.
Yeah, okay, Drake, your imagination is the only places we do not ever want to see.
No, it's not. Cool.
But,
Well, let's go in game chat.
no, because game chat kind of glitches
Yeah,
out
let's just stay in
sometimes.
here. Or why did you want to go in game chat, Drake?
Because I want it to sound better with my voice. I don't want to have a normal face. I want to be able to look like I'm talking.
I'm not gonna be staring at your face.
Alright.
But yeah, they need to add like more planes, maybe. That'd be nice.
More planes, more different
More
cars
planes.
that don't cost.
Like I said, for like a
much.
military DLC, they need to add a little bit more, like, you know,
more of a better of a
vehicles.
thing.
More like bullet-resistant vehicles. That'd be nice. And like really, like I want you guys to like really add back the thing where you call the mechanic king actually drive the jeep, because this teleporting thing I don't really like.
Well, just look at it like this, Red Drop. You know how you're saying that they should have bullet-resistant vehicles? Well, they should, but at the same time, if they add bulletproof vehicles in the game, the problem with that is, you might think it's all great and everything for a while. Well, it kind of is, because people can't shoot through the windows and kill you. But then this is just gonna make you an RPG magnet or a grenade magnet, as in the only way to kill you will be with a grenade or an RPG, and this will cause you to have to be replacing your vehicle every single time you take it out for a try, and you get blown up.
But then again, they could also add like explosive resistance stuff, and there's also a passive mode as well. And they should actually fix that, where like you're actually like a non-contactable person when you're in that. Because people, if you go in passive mode, people just don't give a crap, and they'll either try and shoot you, they don't mind paying the hospital bill, or they're gonna keep you stuck under your car and keep running you over. And they should just make you where like you're in no clip, pretty much, where they can just drive right through you and nothing can happen. There's just no point then. It's just like literally here. I'll only be resistant to bullets, but please come run over
Yeah.
if you want to kill me.
Kind of like when we do races and you respawn.
Passive mode. I hate passive mode.
I don't even go in passive mode that much. I barely even play that online that much for that. Because people, what they did recently, like I said before, is they just turned it into a murder fest. Because people just want to kill you for the RP, and if you kill a civilian on accident, your mental state still goes up. And there's literally almost no way to bring it down. It just kind of goes down on its own. But I think what they should also add to is maybe a little bit more paint or customization options. And one of those glitches, somewhere like where I don't know if they fixed it yet, but like the mask through, like you can wear a mask, glasses, and hat all at one time. It's a glitch. If they don't mind that, and they're gonna keep that in the game, then why just keep it classified as a glitch? Why not just let it be an ability where you can actually just wear it instead of just keeping it as a glitch?
Yeah, definitely.
Calling it a glitch. Let it be an actual thing you can do. Yeah, there was one game that did that. They didn't mind glitches, right? So there was like a they didn't mind. They didn't want to patch a hole through the world glitch, which didn't really break the game. It just let you literally teleport to another place. I forgot what game it was, but
Hey, and
they just
one
kept
other thing.
naming it a glitch, and why? Just name it a technique. You know, stop calling it a glitch. Call it a, you know, add it to the
mistake.
game. Call it, you know, teleportation thing. Hey,
Don't
yeah,
forget,
exactly.
Hey, and don't forget that launch glitch with the cars. They
Exactly.
took
That,
that.
I'm happy. They didn't take it. No, it still worked.
Yes, they did.
Oh, they
No,
did?
they patched it, but you could still do it. But every time I do it, I end up going up in the air, fucking flying and dying.
You're trying to suspend it in the air, and you kind of contact with the ground. That's what falling would kill you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
And like I'm
It-
saying,
It does
Right.
work and all, but they're fucking
why would like not? Why would you only restrict pro lesson to metallic? I mean, I know that kind of makes sense because metallic and pro lesson are around. You know, paint jobs were really a thing back then. But still, the mat looks really nice with a pro lesson on it, and I don't like to do that glitch because it sometimes never works for me. So if you just allow us the ability to actually use matte colors on a pro lesson,
Anybody want a lift?
that'd
They're
be
just
nice.
assholes.
I
think
I'm down the street if you guys want a lift.
And I think instead of having like, instead of John Martin's, like you should have more Red Dead Redemption Easter eggs. Because Red Dead Redemption is pretty much the Western Grand Theft Auto. That's what I think. It's like the old-time Western Grand Theft
It was
Auto.
one of my
That's all
favorite
it is.
games. It's actually really good.
Exactly. I'd love to have more like references. Like they already have two, where you can have John Marston as your grandfather or whatever it was, and then you can also there's also the guy that you get the Sasquatch mission for Franklin from. He's actually the same guy that you got the Sasquatch mission on Undead Nightmare
Yeah.
from.
Hey, look at me now.
Hold on, Joey. Can't see that.
Wait,
Oh, and there's also a
Nice.
just sworn. I think it's related to Red Dead Redemption, but there's a cross on a hill.
this
I
is
think
what
that's
I look
supposed to be
like
for,
without
like
the
his dad.
glasses.
You wanna drive,
and
Drake?
shit.
Where you at, Red Drop?
Yeah, just let me.
Oh,
I got a
don't
beard.
know. I'm just.
I got a
Yeah,
beard.
just come over
right
here
now.
to where I'm at. I have a helicopter, so you can go down to the airport or to military base, whatever. And another thing that I would like to be added. You guys know how in Saints Row the Third, how you have all this customization? Well, when I've been playing Saints Row
Yeah.
the Third, I've noticed that you can customize about everything from the clothes that you buy. Instead of having to buy different colored clothes, you can just change the color on your clothes. So, in Saints Row the Third, they had a superhero store, kind of, and they had these masks, and you could customize the color. That's kind of something I would like to see. Like, if you buy a t-shirt in the game, you should at least be able to customize the color of the logo on the t-shirt. I think that would just make it all that much better.
Yeah. And like, I don't know why, but I would like to have like a military armor instead of like just stop with the clothes and stuff. Just like add armor, like literal armor. Like you can wear like have like military. You know what military cargos
You know
are
what's
like,
even
right?
funnier?
Military cargos have like there's like 10 pockets on each leg, and they have so many pockets you can actually like, and have like a thing where you can actually have your gun like holster on your back or like in your pocket, like not just disappear. But
Yeah,
actually,
that'd
like,
be
being
badass.
holstered. Like if you were using like you were holding the heavy pistol, like have a like a holster like there, and if you're holding the sniper rifle, you can actually like let it swing around to your back, like an attachment in the store, pretty much. This is like a sling, you know, a sling or a holster. Like small weapon to be like a holster, and then for like assault rifles and sniper rifles, you can have like a gun sling. Or like when you change your weapon or whatever, like you want to put it away, it'll like. So like, I don't know how to explain it. Like if you tap, you know, you tap LB, your weapon will just like go away, and you tap it again, it'll just come out instead of having to select it. Like if you tap it, it'll sling it or holster it, but if you hold it and you select a different weapon, it will just change to that weapon like it normally does. And I mean, I think that would look aesthetically cool to have like a sniper rifle on
It
your
would
back.
just look better. What were you gonna say, Drake? You're gonna say Dino was funny or something like that?
Like, you know how they patch everything but it's fun, and they're like, oh well, you guys suck, you know? Because like they don't let us have enough fun. They take, well, you know, It's true. Like, they take away half of all the, like,
All
they
the
take
fun glitches.
everything away from what it's fun.
Some of these glitches cannot really break the game. Really, the worst that the gate launch glitch could do is like make your game lag. That's it. Because you'll get a little bit of lag from all the particles and the explosion. But other than that, it's perfectly fine. It's just pretty much having a little bit of fun. So having to, you know, drive all the way to the airport and then get an airplane and then jump out. Really no fun.
Yeah.
See, that's not fun right there. Going all the way to the airport, getting a helicopter, picking it up, and then dropping it.
Hey Drake, you want to ride real quick?
Yeah, I'm just...
Or do you guys just want to go down and meet at the airport? Because I called it a play. Okay, I'll just meet you there, Drake. Okay, I'll wait for you, never mind.
I think that we should definitely get more aerial vehicles.
Definitely.
Flying is one of my favorite things. I want another attack chopper, because the Buzzard, I don't want to pay aerial, so you get it from Pegasus. But, I don't know, honestly, I've never really liked the Little Bird as a helicopter. Sure, in Battlefield 3 and games like that, it was a really good feeling. I used it in there. In GTA, the Buzzard, it's too small for me. I don't really like the aesthetic look of it. Like I forgot what it was called, but the Apache in San Andreas, that was cool. That was a really good one. I really like that one, and I definitely want that in here. It's pretty much almost like San Andreas in a way.
Well, it basically is.
Yeah, except for like multiplayer. But then again, there was always mods for multiplayer, and
Well, there was multiplayer for San Andreas. It was on the PS2.
you had to get a mod for that. There was no multiplayer.
There was for me. And I didn't have a modded.
What do people think about modded controllers? What do you guys think?
Modded controllers I'm using.
I mean,
right
against you, not using them, but against you. You think it's unfair? Do you think it shouldn't be?
Someone uses it like too much. You know, like if they used it during a game, like where you could do some of the stupidest shit, like camp, and just stay in one spot for a whole entire game. I see a bad person. But other than that, I like it.
Alright, so one of the big questions I had to ask is, if you could have one vehicle, one really special vehicle, like any car or anything in the game, what would it be?
Like a real life vehicle?
Yeah, a real life vehicle, like real life vehicle, or even like a made up vehicle from like a sci-fi movie or something. If they could put it in the game, what would it be?
Flying car.
Okay.
Nah.
The Back to the Future car.
The DeLorean?
Yes, the DeLorean.
Wait, not even a flying car. That wouldn't even be that cool. You know what I would really like to see would be the Batmobile. Like the closest looking to the Batmobile. Like I hear all these
car
people.
off of freaking Flat Out.
Yeah. And I hear all these people that they have their mobiles, their whatever mobiles.
Yeah,
and they try
cars. Mine isn't flying. I'd love to have the F-22 Raptor.
I bet you Caleb would like that, Gabe.
Yeah, probably.
The F-22 Raptor. It's been my favorite before Transformers, and then after I saw that they modeled Starscream after that, I fell in love with it even more. Because I had an F-18 Hornet and an F-22 Raptor model, and I love the F-22. And that's like the one plane I would definitely love them to have to counteract the jet, because the jet is cool, but if they had more like vehicles like that instead of just a jet, then I'd like that.
I think they make everything that you like. Say if someone blows up your car, I think it's way too much money to pay it off.
Yeah, and I think honestly they should let us buy jets, but it comes with a catch. You have to you still have to book it to the military base in a way. But I mean they have to have some sort of challenge, because I mean it's
how
just
about a hangar?
Yeah, you need to have a hangar,
Yes.
and there's a hangar in the military base that when you buy it, it spawns in. And like when you get it, when you get to the military base, you're under attack. But if you go inside the hangar, it's kind of like a safe zone. and you can, it's pretty much like a hiding kind of thing. But right when you come out, you get the 4-star again, and then you have to try and escape the military base. Instead of just trying to get in there, frantically get out, and stuff like that.
My charisma is not going fast because I have the mods on for my controller.
But yeah, another really big thing. What would you do if they added the jetpack like tomorrow? But they didn't tell you how to get it. They just pretty much told you that they added it and have a great freaking time trying to find it.
Probably just try to find it.
The first place I would go to is probably the elevator and the military base.
I would probably go to Mount Chiliad.
No, I
probably
think
you don't expect it.
I saw this one video of a guy with a buzzard under the map, and he was under the elevator in the military base, and he could chill.
Oh, I've seen that.
Square. Yeah, I think it would be in there. And plus, definitely the alien light comes on. Can you guys come pick me up, please?
Yeah. Well, we're in my charisma right now.
But I don't really have anything else I need to talk about. I'm just gonna start answering some of your guys.
They need to make they made the God, I can't talk. Shit, but they need to make this game like Sims. No way. Like it would be cool to have like a dog or a cat. What, hero?
Even a goldfish would be better than nothing.
Exactly, and like have a fish tank.
Yeah.
Like, you know where I'm coming from with Sims, like where you could make your own house.
Alright, so, Gabriel, out of the things that we talk about, what would the 5 main things that you would really want them to add in be?
Interaction.
Mine would be interaction, the car, like the racing DLC,
Speedometer.
war DLC. Well, that comes with the racing DLC. So, the war DLC, which comes with like more vehicles and a lot of cool more weapons and maybe some clothing and aesthetic items. And then probably the jetpack and fifth thing would have to be probably like more mansions,
Yeah,
I would
definitely.
love to have a mansion.
Even if you had to live out in a trailer, that would be better than nothing. Even if you had to have a
Look, it's
trailer.
open.
Like I would love to have more houses out in Blaine County. Like have some houses out there. I definitely want to live out there. Like have a second house in Blaine County. That'd be really cool. Like in that trailer park that Trevor's in, you know, you can actually rent a few trailers there. And they're not as much because you know they're trailers, but like I'd put that as my second house. Not even kidding.
Thanks for taking my vehicle, Drake.
Well, I've been wanting to fly one of these, so that's why.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's fun.
Like Cuban, whatever. It's like that one blue and white plane.
How much is that anyway?
I'm not sure about it when it barely came out. Today's your sister's birthday.
Thursday's my sister's birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you sent us a message.
I sent everybody a message.
Yeah. But a thing that we did hit on, and I didn't really, I wanted to talk about it, but I didn't really get a chance to discuss, was the hangars. I think that they should add the hangars just because if they added them, it would make it better. As to where every time you have to go to the airport or whatever to be able to get your plane.
I'm sorry! Oh my god! I was going through the free. Legit, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It doesn't matter.
It's fine. He keeps a mental tone. That means he's pissed.
That's not a big deal. So was that about it?
I mean, you're not that broke. I think that pretty much wraps it up. I mean, Drake, do you have anything else you really want to talk about?
I think that they should add a lot more of better things to do in GTA besides just missions and races. Like, who the hell wants to do a mission
and
every now and then?
add like some of these things that we can get in single player. Add the blimp, please, Lord, add the blimp.
Yeah.
I've wanted to fly a blimp, and I still haven't done it in single player, but I would rather do it in multiplayer. Like, add
Player
the
sounds
giant,
fun because
add the giant cargo plane too, that Trevor has to fly his crop duster into. Flies a crop duster. Oh, I'm not.
Hey, buddy.
I think that's actually China. But
run away. Hey.
Yeah, add the giant cargo plane and add the skyhook. Seriously, those would be amazing. Single player vehicles that we normally get in multiplayer. Giant planes over the house.
Quick scope!
That's all I have.
So was that about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's about it for me too. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to watch more, go ahead and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything, and lets you know when I upload a new video. See you later. Bye.